Okay, continuing on now with shipping in WP e-commerce. We've covered these internal shipping calculators, flat rate, which just says no matter what, charge this, and then table rate, which says based on the price, charge this, and then weight rate, depending on how heavy things are, charge this. Now, there are some built-in external shipping calculators, and this is good because a lot of times these cost extra money for these. These are built in. So US Postal Service and UPS, very, very important for the American market. And then there's Australian Post. This will only activate, you'll see here, if your base country is set to Australia, and then you'd still have to have what's called an API key. I'll show you here for US Postal Service. You've got to have an account with them, and then there's a key that you would enter here. And then you make your various settings of what classes of mail you want to use and so forth, what you want to use for international package types and for your first class mail and so on. Lots of choices there. Same with UPS. Again, you'd have to have your UPS account entered here, and then you make your choices of what you want to offer people through these external shipping calculators. Now, for those who aren't covered here, there's very often going to be a module you can add to WP e-commerce. So I'm going to go over to getshop.org. That, of course, is the website for the plugin. Now, I find this a little bit confusing and not misleading, but certainly I got surprised. I went in here and I said, oh, okay, there's premium plugins, and then there's community plugins. So I'm dealing with free plugins primarily in this series. So let's go to community plugins, because I seem to think community versus premium means these are all free. Now, some are and some aren't, and that's where it does feel a little bit misleading when you get here. Now, other plugins do the same thing. They have a free plugin, and then you buy modules to add on, and so that's a perfectly legitimate model. I just wish they'd be a little clearer about it here. So let me go down here to shipping, and this is a good example. Canada Post shipping module. So I go in here, and it says download now. And I think, oh, okay, so it's a free one. Okay, so I hit download now. Watch what happens. It actually goes to the fellow's website. And I go down here, and I go down here. And I discover it's actually $50. So that's fine. You know, I don't begrudge somebody charging for it, but please be clear about it up front when we're over here. Tell me it's a paid module. So for example, if I go over to here, let me just go back, and I click on this one, you'll see another one here that I was thinking might be of interest. Where did it go here for shipping? Well, it says premium shipping. Okay, so the word premium in there, I'm going, oh, okay, maybe this is a paid one. And in fact, you can see right off the bat here, it's $27. So it tells you immediately that it's paid. So anyway, that's just something to keep an eye on. Let's go back here where you can see what choices you do have in shipping. And again, it's going to be worthwhile. I mean, $50 for me to have accurate shipping calculations for Canada, that's well worthwhile. I'm not begrudging the pricing. It's just, let's be clear. So there's one for the UK, Purolator for France, region weight shipping, so you can split out not just overall weight, but weights by region. And then simple shipping is one that allows you, in fact, they mention it here. They mention simple shipping right here. So you'd have options. Again, it's kind of like a flat rate in a way, but with multiple options. So picking it up, no charge. If you want it overnight, it's this much. If you want it the same day, this much, and so on. So there are lots of options here for you, some paid and some free for WP e-commerce.